you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Bruce Lee enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC champion.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here he is, the founding father of modern MMA, Bruce Lee, ready to go for round one. The speed and the angles just absurd, and a hard guy to simulate in training. You think you got a beat on him, and then you end up twitching on the canvas. So we'll see how the opponent chooses to defend Bruce Lee here in the early going. Nice jab.
Liver kick. Good kick.
Oh, big head kick. Oh, he scored with that uppercut.
Keep your hands up.
Just out of range with that right hand. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
Nice shot there by the champ. Solid kick lands here. Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot. I mean, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combinations.
Let your hands go. Let those hands go.
Beautiful defensive skills on display.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, inside kick.
Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. And now some separation. Fighter lands a kick to the leg now, and a pretty good one at that.
Good punch lands.
Kick to the body by Lee. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Hands up, hands up.
Past the 2-minute mark in round one.
Well, he blocks a shot there. Ooh, big shot land. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Now some separation. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Be first, be first.
So there it is, taller fighter landing a knee to the body. Now mixing one into the body.
Watch out, that left is coming right behind.
He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging, But down the line, you're going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now.
1 minute to go here in the opening round.
Hands high, hands high.
Unable to land with that punch.
That was a big check.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy
It's a
tonight.
master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Get your range back. Get out of there. Let's go.
Swing and a miss by Lí. Round one winding down here. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, deep breath. Good round. That was a good round, but I need those kicks to land a little more. All right? I don't want you to get timed by throwing.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. His opponent is going to need some Motrin later tonight. How about all those strikes to the head he absorbed in the previous round?
He is not moving his head. He's trying to walk forward. He's a pressure fighter, sure, but he's trying to walk forward with no head movement, and he is paying the price for it by getting hit over and over in the face.
Lí going for the leg kick, he misses. Oh, big right hand, yes. Swing and a miss by Lí. Ooh, pretty good uppercut.
Lands a nasty body kick.
Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again. Left hook to the head. Trying to kick the leg out.
Another good shot.
Let's go.
And doing work with the jab. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight. Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands up.
Connects now with the 1-2. Got the single collar tie. He landed another nice leg kick there. Right on the button.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taken so many strikes to the head.
Straight punch. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Doing great here.
Good jab there by the champion. He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Oh, bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator and not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those aren't fun. I'm telling you, that big kick to the head, a lot of times it's the end of the night.
Got a little experience with that.
Yes,
huh?
I do.
A little bit.
It's horrible.
Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on fight.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better. To go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired, nothing feels better.
That opened up a cut above the eye here. Under 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Nice.
Oh, made good use of his size there as he lands the flush knee. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Oh, lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody up from the body and working your way up to the head. But right now we are starting to see the damage, and you see it not only in the body, but in the reactions of the opponent.
Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent.
Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's gonna put him to sleep.
Straight right hand, no good. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Well, there it is again. He seems to be fighting through the damage pretty well, but even if you're blind, you can see all the redness now.
Well, you can see it starting to accumulate. You can see it starting to take an effect on him. For as tough as he is, for as good of a poker face as he has, you can still see it. And right now, he's got to address it because we're about to get to a point where he can't even do anything to stay in this fight.
Right. All right, round three coming up next. All right, so the round is over, but not before he got that cut on his forehead. We'll see if that becomes a factor later in this fight. Cut man set to earn his money here.
They're confident over there.
All right, let us now take a look back at some of the replays, Daniel, from that previous round. And he certainly has the hands and the feet going tonight as he caused a cut there in that previous round.
A lot of times you can't even dream this stuff up, where you fight this well. He has done everything right, and he opened up a massive cut over his opponent's eyes. And now you start to see the blood leak down into the eye, limiting his ability to try to slow him down.
All right, we will see how much that bleeding has stopped as we get ready for this next round. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat, both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10+ minutes of fighting.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's reconvene.
Oh, caught him with a head kick. That at least partially landed.
Oh my goodness, he got kicked in the head and he's still standing. Oh, man.
Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. Lands a nice straight.
He checked that last one.
Hands high.
Body kick lands.
Stay heavy on that cut. Let's go. Hit it.
Kick lands.
Keep the pressure.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body. And he lands a knee.
Just like that. Uppercut.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect.
Nice kick.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. And look at the post on the opposite side to give himself the correct space to land these beautiful knees.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. Back and forth we go.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Lí. Clean with the right hook.
Stop waiting. Throw that high kick now.
Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time.
Big knee lands.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay.
Just missed with the leg kick. Able to check that kick as well. Oh, straight punch.
Oh, nice combination, yeah.
Under 90 seconds to go. All right, well, that blow is bussing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut. Jeez, you can hear that.
Oh, he landed that knee to the midsection. Got to think his opponent's going to feel that one in the morning.
And he's going to continue to throw that strike because he knows that his opponent can't take many of them.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Let me see that hook now.
Lí gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Throws that deep and it lands. Final 30 seconds of this third round.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left in the round.
Oh, nice straight punch there by Lí. 20 seconds left. All right, so it's been a big narrative in the fight. The bruising on that thigh is now officially getting worse. He better make an adjustment and soon.
He's got to do something. He's got to change something. He's got to change the way that this fight is playing out. He's got to check and return. That's what I look forward to this guy doing. He's got to check a kick, return with a punch. Make him pay for throwing the strike over and over again.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5, and this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Oh! Lí going with the kick to the body. He's an outstanding kicker, but that attempt missed. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's gonna allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're gonna have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End this.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Beautiful left hand punch. He's gonna get himself knocked out.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, that's a big knee.
Leg gets to the target. Nasty high kick lands.
You gotta protect yourself. You're taking too many kicks.
Hook to the head there by Lí.
Let me see that uppercut now.
I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head. What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible.
Oh, roundhouse kick.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Lí.
Oh, nice.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Well, he's got a pretty good side kick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how it creates space and allows him to get back to where he's coming from. Oh, nice.
2 minutes. Big power shot there.
Another big shot to the head.
Single collar tie now. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight.
And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Making all these shots count. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here.
He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pounds. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's gonna get stopped.
All right, you don't see this every day. North-south position on the ground. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands.
Oh, right into mount. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're gonna get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Lí gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Oh, the bruising on that calf, really problematic at this point in time. I might walk into the octagon and check a kick for him.
I mean, somebody...
Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to watch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. Big right hand.
20 down, 5 to go.
Deep breath and recover. Nice job mixing up your strikes. Those leg kicks are really starting to pay off. Keep chopping him down. Throwing a leg kick.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts. Beautiful head kick lands for this guy. Another big head kick land. You have got to make some adjustments.
Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Back and forth we go. Oh, collar tie. Lí gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Now he touches him with the left. Man, this is getting harder to watch with every calf kick that lands. I'm not sure if the team should throw in the towel, maybe the referee get involved, but seems like the outcome here is an eventuality.
Yeah, somebody needs to make a decision because this fighter is as tough as they come. He will never quit on himself. He'll keep trying, but sometimes you got to save the athlete from themselves.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Lí. Well, oftentimes when you see damage like this, things are critical. We don't always see a referee calling a doctor for body strikes, but maybe this would be a case to call him in.
This is one of those situations where something abnormal is going to feel pretty good. We don't see it very often, but this is one of those times where doctor needs to come in and check this guy out.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Great diversity in his attack. Nice elbow from the clinch.
Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to do everything at your opponent because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not going to win this fight.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick. Man, his opponent's on one leg now.
Hey, it's like Rocky. I'm on the apron with the white towel. Throw it in, boy, the fight's over. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep. Oh, high kick.
Oh, big left.
Attack that cut for me. Let's go.
Left hand got home there. 2 minutes now to go in this one.
Beautiful jab lands. Oh, nice. Nice body kick. I mean, that right hand landed square. Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
And now some knees. Missed with that attempt. All right, here we go with the final minute of what has been unquestionably the fight of the night. Back and forth on both sides, and referee has thought about stopping things. I'm glad he stayed out.
Yeah, I'm glad that he didn't put himself in this fight. We needed to see this one to completion, or as long as we have gotten to see the fight. There have been some bleak moments for both. Both of these guys are covered in blood. Both of these guys have been battered and bruised, but neither one of them lost the desire to fight. It's been so fun to watch. I cannot wait for this last minute. There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, big shots from the top.
Listen, you gotta control the hands. Hand control, grab those wrists.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lí.
Mixed martial arts royalty, folks. Bruce Lí, lighten up your living room tonight and giving this capacity crowd a whole lot to cheer about.